Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Tesla. Today we are removing the mud flaps and the aerodynamic flaps on the Cybertruck. We're gonna get those off of there. I ended up breaking one of those on the front on a service call. And today we're gonna install the BestEvMod 4-piece upgrade wheel fairing delete covers. It's got 93 4.4 star rating. There is a 10% coupon right now on Amazon. I will leave the link below. If you guys are tearing off your mud flaps and stuff and want to do what I'm doing, this is the one I researched is the best. So we're gonna give it a go. This is what it comes with down here. Let me show you. 2 pieces here look like for the front, and this looks like a delete for the other front. So really, the removal of these, there's not really a delete, you just take them off. So I'll go ahead and check it out. I had to wash this thing. Oh my goodness, it took me 30 minutes to wash this thing. I got it really muddy and I just left it like that for a while. And so it gets this bit of like tarnish on it. And I find the best cleaner is window cleaner to really clean that off. You can see it really well here. And that just, I scrubbed it at the car wash. It doesn't matter. But I had to get the mud out from under here. It was pretty bad. But here I want to show you guys what I broke. You can see it here. Broke that off, just kind of hanging there. So I think it looks better without them. I know you lose a little bit of range on the highway. Not so much if you're just tooling around town. But let's get started. All right, check it out. Here we go. We're gonna start with lifting the Cybertruck into extract mode, which is awesome. Gets it nice and high. Now it does come with an included 10mm socket, if you will. I'm gonna use mine, but it does come with one. Should come with everything you need to do this. You need to remove 3 of these nuts here. Of course, mine are just full of dirt. Hopefully we can get in there. All right, there we go. That one definitely is up there a ways. Okay, I think we got it. All right, we'll see if there's any difference in height, but there's our first one. Okay, we're moving down here to our second. Putting in extract mode sure made it easy to get to these. What I love about the Cybertruck is they make things easy to work on. And look at this ground clearance, guys. This is just really cool. Well, geez, are you having fun, Gizzy? What are you doing? Looks like about the same length there, guys, on that one. Moving down to our last and third one here. This is going to be nice because I just need more clearance. I end up hitting things. I've already ripped a couple of these off on one on, I think, both trucks, which I only have one truck now. If you guys were following along with me, I had to return one. And that's okay. I'm waiting for Cybertruck 2.0. What you doing, buddy? Oh, geez. What you doing? Okay. Looks like, no, do not take my screws. Okay, so we got all 3, all the same length. All right, we're gonna pull some of this fender out here. This one here. I've done this before. Just kind of grab it, pull on it. If you got a pry bar, it's easier. Sometimes I can just get it. And let's get a pry bar. It does come with one. Comes with a nice one for pulling these pins, but I use that a little bit to help me pop this off. There we go. Pop that sucker out. It'll come out. Straight out. There you go. That should be enough. And I definitely build up the dirt here, guys. I had just cleaned these out, and look at all this. One of the things I guess I don't like about Cybertruck is how much dirt it can grab right here. Because you'll spray this out, and you'll be sitting there spraying at the car wash, and you wonder why it's just still coming out. And I sprayed that for a while, and look at all that. So we're gonna clean that up so we can work in this area. Okay, let's take this one off here. There is a little inset if you can get in there, and you can get that pried out a little bit. Tesla was nice enough to give me some extra clips. It was really nice of them. It's a nice tool to get underneath there. You can see that. Pull that one out. I'm assuming we're going to want to pull this one out. That is down in there. Get that guy out of there. Oops. Okay. Almost there. 10mm bolt right here. Hopefully you all can see it. There's one right here. Let me get my light on it. We're going to remove this one. Okay, there it is. Okay guys, we got that off. Now let's see, we should just be able to pull this whole piece out. Okay, there's going to be some clips down this way a little bit. There we go. Some clips there. You can see here it kind of fits over the top of that. All right. They do provide you with these tools as well. This looks like what we need to get in there and get that out. There we go. Got that out. Looks like this little short guy. Okay. Now, moving on to the next step. Okay, guys, since there's so much dirt in here, I didn't realize, but there's 4 of these T20s in here. So you're going to have to dig around a little bit. Looks like I found one here in the front. Oh, okay. I see another screw, guys. So it's on this angle coming this way. There's a screw right here. So you all can see where I'm at. There's one right here. So there's number 3. So I believe there's one right here too. Yeah, there's 4 here. So there's 4. There's one here. There's one here. And there's one in the back. And there's one on the other side. Now, let's see. It should just kind of lower down. We'll kind of figure out how it's actually holding on now. Okay, there it goes. It's so heavy with mud. There it is. Look at this thing. Completely full. Completely solid full of mud. And that's another reason I don't like these. See? Hopefully you can see that. This thing is just full. It weighs a good couple pounds. Next step is to push this big piece of trim back on here. Oh, ouch. There we go. Got my finger stuck on the top part. Pinch me. 10mm bolt right there. We're going back in there. Okay? All right, here we go. Okay, guys, we're going to put this trim back in place here. We've got this 10mm in. This all pushed back in. Let's go ahead and reattach our fender, the wheel arch. There we go. That easy. Okay, guys, we're going to put back on the 3 bolts that are under here, 10mm. Make sure you start them by hand, okay, guys, so that you don't cross-thread anything. Get you a good view down here. Let's drop the camera so you guys can see. So we're going to thread that one in a little bit by hand. Thread this one in a little bit by hand. And thread this last one in Just make sure it doesn't get bound up or something. It is a little wobbly going in, but I could tell it's right. Okay, just snugging it up. Doesn't need to be crazy tight. Here we go, guys. Let's go on to the next step. Okay, guys, here's our part. It has these two pieces here that need to go up inside here. So I'm going to clear the dirt. Make sure they got room to go up in there. Okay. And it looks like, because this is smaller, we're going to go behind this bigger hole. Okay, and I can see we've missed removing a clip. This looks like we need a clip back here. So let's go ahead and take this one out as well. It's in there with all that dirt. Okay, look at that. All right, so now we can see that this is going to fit between that bracket and this one. And those two little prongs, let's move you around here so you can see it. Let's move the light again. These two things are going to fit up inside here. Now, I can give a little push. There we go. So let's click in. Pretty nice. That went in really nice, actually. Okay. We're going to take the long pins they provided us. Let's see if we can see that hole there. Line everything up. There we go. And if you want, you can use this tool to kind of push that in all the way and then give it a push. Let's see. There we go. That's in there really good. I think it went. Push that one in. Okay, last one is a clip that goes up here. Well, I really wish I had some better light for you guys. I'm sorry. Here, let's try that. Okay. There. Oh, jeez. Just when I thought I had it. And the whole thing decides to crash on me. Here we go. So we're going to get it on the back of the truck first. That seems to be a good way to start. And then we can pull it up and on. Oh, come on, baby. There it goes. There it is. Cool. There's your delete. Everything is up and hidden. All right, we're gonna move on to the front. I finally got smart and got you guys a headlamp so you could see better while we're doing this. So we're gonna pull out 3 clips. Look at the wheel turn, just enough for me to get to this clip. So we're gonna pull this clip out. We're gonna pull these 3 out and go from there. There's a little divot if you find them, guys, in there. There we go. And one more at the top. The dirt really makes it hard to get these things in and out, but we got it. Okay, now we're just supposed to be able to get back here. Now let's take a look. Oh gosh, what are we gonna find? And I think I see one here. There we go. Deep socket came in handy. I'm just gonna spin it. It was kind of loose. There we go. Let's see. There's another one back here behind the tire, guys. Or what if I do that? What if I turn it all the way to the right? Let's try that. Got my nice little foam pads. We're going for this one right here. This is fun. I like working on the Cybertruck. It's just fun to be able to do your own thing. Let's grab an angle drill and make our lives a lot easier here. First of all, look how high the truck is. My goodness, I gotta jump up into this bed. This is higher than my diesels. All right, we gotta jump up here. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I can. Okay. Whew. One of the things I really love about the Cybertruck is its lighting. It's got such great lighting. You could see everything. Let me see if it's on the brightness setting. You can control it from your phone. There we go. I got it. I got what I was looking for. It's buried in there, but we got it. Thanks for coming along with me on this one. Okay. Let's get down. Whoa. Oh my goodness, my knees. That's one hell of a drop. I'm not used to the truck in extract mode. I work out of it in 8 inches, not 17. What a difference it makes. This has an adjustable Milwaukee. You can see your power here. You get front and rear in 2 speeds. And you could pull on this, lock it in, so if I want to be straight over it like that, hopefully I can get it. Or I can move into just a straight one like this. I've got one of these guys where we can hook into the smaller socket, and it should just clip in to this like that. All right, I had to put some pressure on it, guys. There we go. Whew, hopefully you can see that. A lot of dust and dirt here, but that should release this entire thing now. Looks like it might have some little hooks here. There we go. There it is. Now guess what? It's full of dirt. No way. How could it be full of dirt? Gizmo wants to know what it is. Let me turn this light off so y'all can see. Yeah, it's solid, full of dirt. I don't know. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, you're gonna get rid of them is what you're gonna do about it, because that's kind of annoying. All right, now let's get the new one put back in and clean our lens. Now he put his, now in the instructions they show it going over like that. I don't know, would it be better to go under and have the dirt fall off than have it go over? Because when you look at it, this is just stuck straight in there, isn't it? So to me, I don't think I would want this over it, because that's how you get dirt and grime in there. I'm gonna go for under. Want to get these in there. Of course, that'll look good when you clean it, but that just popped in there like that. And I'm gonna do it differently. Because of my dirt, I'm gonna put the push pins right in with it behind the skirting like that. You know, the inner liner there. All right, let's do the brand new long ones they've got here. Fit one in. I like to push it to the back with this tool and press it in. There we go. That's a nice fit. Those are nice and tight. Let's go for the next one. Okay. And we'll get that one pushed in as well. Put it nice and tight and press it in. And we got to tuck this back behind here. There you go. And, you know, I don't know, is a long one going to be a problem? They sure give us a lot. I like the long one. I'm going for a new long one. Why not? I don't see a problem with that. And there you go, guys. There is the end product. So once I clean that, of course, it'll look better. But at least it's got a delete and a cover. Oh, geez. I'm going to shave off 15 pounds off this truck just pulling these off. Now, guys, I went ahead and put on the mud flaps, the Tesla mud flaps. So with the kit you get, it's not talking about this. So this is what I've already done. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and the rear mud flap. Okay, here we go. On mine, just so you guys could skip through this if you don't want to see this, but if you have mud flaps installed, let's take off the T20s. I believe this is a T20. It doesn't, oh, it's a T25. My apologies. A T25 is what we're doing here. So we'll get that off. Then you're going to do the 2 pins in the front. Boy, some of these are just wanting to break. They're so dirty. Look at that. Jeez. Well, it is a long one. Okay. There we go. And then this one here. Yeah, once they get dirty there. Their battle. Okay, but at least this one had a hole in it, so the dirt had somewhere to go. You can see the hole. I don't know if you can, but it does. Okay, now we're just gonna put some pins back in here. I'm gonna do some new ones that I have, and I'm not ever gonna put these mud flaps back on. They make no sense to me. Everything gets muddy and dirty anyway. These are the short ones because we're just going through what's normally here. These are the Tesla ones. So, but the service department gave me some new ones. So there you go. That's that. And I don't know that you really need to do anything down here. There are holes there already from the factory. And I suppose you could put the screws back in there if you wanted. I know this step isn't necessary, and I might not do this, but let's see if this makes any sense to put these back. I mean, it does fill a hole, right? I mean, it's small, and you could put them back, and I don't think that that's gonna harm anything. I'd rather put them back. I have enough holes and everywhere in this truck. But I haven't noticed any mice getting up in it, which is nice. What I've never noticed before is this thing here. Some sort of sensor that's telling it what position this is in. Isn't that interesting? Like I said before, guys, this is what I've done already. Is put the rear mud flap on, and I'm going to turn the drill sideways. We'll see if that gets us in here. There's one. There's two. You probably want to use a shorter socket here. But, you know, I just get stuff done. There's three. And then let's see what's over here. You just got the one right here. Okay, you're gonna put the screws back in. There we go. It's always ideal to start any of these by hand first so you don't get it going sideways or something. There we go. That's it. And now you have this whole side deleted. This also has a big hole in it. So you can see there that that's why these do rinse out. You know, with this one, there's no hole. Well, it's very tiny holes. You may have to drill some bigger holes if you guys do kind of dirt that I do. All right, guys, this whole side is done. Round two. I'm gonna work my way from the back all the way to the front. This one's the easiest. This one's the hardest. This one is going to be medium, and the very first is going to be kind of medium as well. So follow along just in case I missed anything. I'm going to film it twice. I'm going to go ahead and just take these off. Oh, full of dirt again. You guys can see how full and heavy this guy is. All right, let's just start reversing. Put those screws back in. And I'd recommend you hand start those. I'm pretty confident, but I should show you guys the right way. Just go ahead and hand thread those to start. Actually, I like to go back and, you know, feel how tight those are. I know those makes quick work of things, but yeah, that feels good. Okay, well, that one's done, guys. That was that easy. On to the next one. Last. A lot of dirt in there. Next, we're gonna pull this fender. Get a little bit of this. I wouldn't recommend this on any other car, but a Cybertruck can handle that. No paint to worry about. Oh yeah, okay. Just give her a pull. Oh yeah. Okay. There's one. And there's one. Oh, it's missing. Look at that.
I had one missing this whole time. Okay, well, I guess that did me a favor. Now, we're gonna pull this entire fender back. Well, let's get these T25 out. And then one more back here. You need to push down on those. I just wanted to show you that. Probably can use a provided tool, or we can, yeah, there. Well, that's not, you know, you don't push on those guys. I'm sorry. It just falls out. All right, now we just reassemble, making sure that you're staying above that metal there. That is metal. Okay. So let's get back up here. There we go. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Okay. We're going to put back the T10 in this spot right here. Let me go ahead and hand start that. Okay, I like to do the rest by hand. Make sure that feels right. Okay. Now we should be able to push this back on. Let's go ahead and redo the 3 undercarriage bolts here. We'll get them installed. Oh yeah. This one's playing a lot nicer. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. And like I said, I always check hand tight. Let's go ahead and install this piece now. That goes on right here. Now there's the 2 on the bottom. And then I'm going to slide it under, not over. So we're going to come underneath here. And there are 2 slots on the bottom. Those fit in to place. Okay, they're gonna snap in like that. You're gonna push this up, and you're gonna place your 2 retaining clips in here, back here. Okay, let's do our 2 retaining clips. You got the long ones now. Here we go. Good, locked in there, good. Next long one. Line it up, press it in. And I like to use the tool they provided to kind of help press it further. Sometimes I can't get a good push on that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. See, the dirt's gonna just go like this. And this last retaining clip up here is this one, which I was using a pair of pliers to help me with this. We're going to catch it on the back. Let me get you over here a little bit. We're going to catch it on the back of the truck. Once I can like start it sideways, get it underneath there. There you go. See? And then push it on. Give it a good push. And push up on this too while you're doing that, so you can get that nice and tight. Retaining clip, retaining clip, retaining clip, retaining clip. We're not missing any on this side. That looks good. And we are good down here. Popped in nice. There we go. Nothing to hit a rock and break. All right, let's move on to that one. All right, guys, we're on the home stretch here. Looking good, looking good. We got the T25s down here. Let's go ahead and get them out. There we go. There's one. Okay. 2 retaining clips. And we're gonna get under here. There we go. All right. There it is. That one we'll throw in the trash. We got it. Oh, wow. That dirt that I get is just like concrete, huh? The long clips are harder to get out too. Which I guess is good. It means they're stronger, right? Wow, there it goes. Sorry about all the huffing and puffing, guys. It's just a lot of work to get those suckers out. This one has holes in it, not so much dirt. All right. I do like putting back these T25s in the holes. Just my preference. So from what we learned from the other side, we need to turn this wheel. So let's give that a turn. Three out on this one. Yeah, take this one. Okay. Okay. And one more way up here. We're gonna get this one out. Help us get access behind here to remove. There we go. Let's hope there's no surprises. And repeat over here. Let me change the position of my drill. Don't recommend hanging on to this piece. It's sharp. Well, you can see it's kind of broken off the actual nut there. That's what's left. Let's grab this. All right, there we go. Got it out. Let's install the new piece. Okay guys, we're gonna put in the 3 pieces here that fit up into the original OEM bumper. Just place them in. There we go. And I kind of messed up here because remember on the other side, I want this. Let's pull that out. It's easy to come out. Let's put this behind. I don't want the mud up getting up inside there, so I want it to slide off, right? That's it. Now we take the 3 long ones that they gave us, place them in. There we go. There we go. Oh, push that behind. I did mess up there. I got ahead of myself. Push that piece behind. There you go. That's an easy fix. All right, guys. Make sure all your pins are there. Your retaining clips are there. And that's it. We're done. Final product, guys. Look at all that clearance. Look at all that clearance. Isn't that crazy? So there's a lot there. And now I don't have to worry about any of that. Give you guys the undercarriage view. Completely done here. That's really neat. So there we go.